Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Musical Moments. Pardon me while I turn down my volume on my device here. Welcome to Musical Moments, everyone, and Merry Christmas to everyone. We hope you had a great holiday. I know that it was a little bit of a quiet one for myself and my wife, but nonetheless, it's definitely been a different kind of year for us. Welcome to everyone who is across the nation. And again, as I say every week, if you could please take a time now for a second and just share this link with someone that you think may enjoy this hymns. They enjoy just music. Just takes about 15 seconds. Share one, share a couple of them. So it helps to kind of just build our the Musical Moments group here online. And again, my name is Barry Sames. If you're just tuning in for the first time from Katy, Texas, Living Word Lutheran Church. And we this week I think it'll be our last week of Christmas. So I'm still taking some more Christmas hymns. So if you have any that you would like to hear that you haven't heard yet, I know some of us might be Christmased out, but I'm going to try and pick some of the European hymns today that are not so common, but feel free to request what you like. I'm going to say hello to a few people today. Hello, Bonnie and Wally. Wally is listening again, I believe from San Diego. It's kind of a relatively new listener. Welcome, Wally. Hello, Karen and Sharon and Agnes, Britt. I'm going to go kind of quick today. We said Bonnie and Carol. Welcome, Carol, back. And Marcy Probst, good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. And we have a few more. Hello, Carol. And Ann Smith is listening. Still getting used to saying that Ann there, but it's welcome, Ann. And I hope your family's doing well. Please say hello to your daughter. Marianne Hergert is listening as well, and Sharon Gursky. And so I think we're going to get started right now. We'll jump into, please send your requests in. I will do my best to get them in and see what comes out of the moment. That was two old hymns. One was I Saw Three Ships, and the other one was Good King Wenceslas. Not so heard so much these days, but so I'm taking some requests right now. We have Wolf Sunrise. How are you, Stephanie? Good to hear you from, I think you're over in Maryland now, I believe, or maybe Delaware. Great to see you. Hope everyone. And Dawn Reed from Bryn Mawr. Welcome. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. We want to say hello to Rafi Suarez, who was off today on Christmas vacation, who's usually our cameraman here. We're thankful for him all year. But today we have Ephraim and Marlon, who are here every week. And we have a great time here, believe it or not. And Carol Evans. Welcome, Carol. I have one for you, Carol, since you're coming on this time. That was for Carol Evans in Bryn Mawr. I know that's one of her favorites. I remember we used to play this at offering. I'd see her bopping her head, so I do remember those days. Hello, Austin. How are you? Nice to check in today. And we have Kim Churchill. Hello, Kim. She's a relatively new listener from out in California. Thanks for listening again. We're going to jump back into some Christmas songs here. And hello, Cheryl. We're kind of wrapping up Christmas. as far musically, I should say, and we're kind of focusing in on some of the more obscure songs today. If you have something, there's one of my favorite ones, it's in a minor, it's called Coventry Carol. There's a little Coventry medley for you guys. Some Lulé and some children see him, and one other one. But anyways, let's see what we have coming in here. Judy, hello, Judy Morris, and I see my mother-in-law, Winona Brooks, listening. All right, wonderful. Well, I'll just keep going with some of my favorites since I'm not getting a lot, which is fine. I've got plenty of my own. Little Hark the Herald medley for those of you who caught that one in the middle there. We're talking about Epiphany right now, which is all about light. So one of my favorite hymns, Hark the Herald, Jesus the Light of the World. So Agnes Kaya is asking for one of our all-time favorites, "O Holy Night." I think I'm going to choose between the two. I'll choose that one. right, that was some Holy Night, and it's funny, just there's so many great songs from Christmas. It's hard not to just kind of throw a piece in here and there. Over another one that just comes to mind. I threw a little bit in there of Do You Hear What I Hear, which is another great song. I know we hear it every year, but it's just. Hello, Pam. And let's see who we're looking at. I think I got stumped by The Blessing. I'll have to check that out this week, guys. But I think I have some other good ones for you coming up. Let's take it up a little bit. We'll get a little. Let me think of a good one for you. That was an Away in the Manger medley, and believe it or not, I found out I think last week or so, that Away in the Manger is actually an American hymn. Most of the time we think of most of these hymns written, especially in that time period, over in Europe, in many of the Scandinavian countries, Germany, but that one was entirely American, made in America. Hello, David. Pastor Ewan is listening from Linwood, New Jersey. Hello, Pastor. I had a chance to meet him this year in some unfortunate circumstances, but really enjoyed our conversations and what he helped out with our family to get when my father was transitioning. We still appreciate that. Let's see here. Hello, Audrey. Welcome back, Audrey. She's listening every week. And let's see if we can get another. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Let's jump in real quickly. I got our composer of the week, and it's been really interesting doing the composers, because there's most of our Christmas hymns are all kind of one-hit wonders. We don't have our Charles Wesleys and our Isaac Watts, who wrote 800 hymns in the Christmas idiom. So I just kind of randomly picked someone today, and if we could put him up on the screen. His name is Phillips Brooks. He's an American, and he was born in Boston back in the 1800s. I think what was most impressive about him was I'm going to read a little bit about him. Born in Boston, he was born of a father who was also a reverend, and he was considered the greatest American preacher, one of the greatest of the 19th century. His impressive personality and eloquence won crowds of admirers, and his own eloquence was matched by his commanding, handsome stature. Get this, he was 6 feet 4 and 300 pounds. You can imagine how imposing that would be. But what an amazing guy. He graduated from Harvard University. And his first calling was actually in my town of Philadelphia. He was at a church called the Church of the Advent, which was down in Rittenhouse Square, those of you who are Philly people listening. He was there for 7 years, and then he returned to Boston in 1869 and he was elected bishop up there in Massachusetts, and wasn't a great composer, but he was a good collector. He put together some great collections. If you look up his name again, it's Phillips Brooks, and he's had some great collections of Christmas poems, short stories, and the like. Some of them great for this time of year, just to Google him, and there's some online. His charismatic preaching became so renowned that he was invited in 1880 to preach at the Westminster Abbey in London for the Queen, Victoria. He was also known for his support of freeing the slaves and allowing former slaves to vote. Within his lifetime, he received honorary degrees from Harvard, Columbia University, and a Doctorate of Divinity from the University of Oxford, England. Pretty amazing. He died unmarried, unfortunately, which he regretted after only 13 months of an episcopate. And his funeral was one of those major events in the history of Boston. Again, Phillips Brooks. And I didn't tell you the song he wrote, which was, he actually penned the lyrics to O Little Town of Bethlehem. So I'd like to play that right now. Another beautiful song for the time. Beautiful song. Again, that was our Phillips Brooks. So next week we'll be getting back to our regular hymns, but I just wanted to kind of devote this week one more week of some Christmas songs, and we've been getting a lot of requests today. But oh, here's a good one. Okay, Little Drummer Boy. That's one of my favorite. Who is that from? Craig Trauger. Okay, one of my cousins up in Bucks County. Good call, Craig. Let's see what we got. Time flew today. I hope you got some of your songs you wanted to hear. And I wanted to wish you guys all a happy new year. Till next week, and invite us to our service this week. It will be a live service. Both services will be live this week. And it'll be very interesting with our pastor answering questions live on Facebook, with some music in between. So we invite you to come 9 and 10:30. Until then, please, God bless, stay safe, and have a great week.